What it do, baby? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mango, and this is my Sims channel. One day I'll get this intro right. I don't really have an intro. I just start talking, and sometimes I'm screaming in your ear like, "You guys!" But whatever. We're here, and if you can see from the title, it's one of my Sims where I'm doing a creative Sim and talking about a show. Because if you don't know me, I'll let you know now. I like to watch TV shows, and mostly I like to binge them. While I'm working, I watch shows and whatever. It keeps me focused. I can't explain it. But normally I like musicals, comedy, and sci-fi. Those are my three go-tos. And High School Musical, the series, was one of my comfort shows because it's like Glee, and I love Glee. Anyways. But it's like, it has everything I like about TV shows. It's, music and original music. Sometimes it's, covers. I love stuff like that. And I loved how Glee had it, but they didn't really focus too much on original music. And High School Musical, the series, does. And I'm going to talk about it because it has ended. So, if you haven't watched it, stop this video and go binge it and come back and see if you agree with me. But if you have been watching it, or if you're not finished or whatever, get off of this because I will be talking spoilers, okay? So just stop watching. Anyways, where was I going? So yeah, I love this show, and it's crazy because when they first announced it, I was like, that's stupid. High School Musical, the series. Like, the title itself was stupid to me. And when they explained it, I was like, okay, it's a musical. And don't kill me, I wasn't that big of a fan of the movie. But I don't really like movies to begin with. I like series. I like things to keep going. So I was like, I'm going to give it a chance because, it is what it is. And if after 3 episodes I don't like it, I'm just going to chop it up to it wasn't made for me, because it isn't made for my age demographic. Most of the shows that I watch aren't made for my age demographic. I'm a big kid at heart, and it is what it is. I used to feel, what's what I'm looking for? Ashamed of the kind of shows that I like, but I don't care anymore. I don't believe in guilty pleasures. If I like it, I like it. Okay? And the writers on this show, they got it. I don't know if you also know this. I'm also a writer. If I was to ever write on a TV show, a show like this would be what I would write on. Anyways, I've been talking for 3 minutes straight, so let's get into this video. A while back, and I have another video of this, I made the cast of High School Musical, the series. And I didn't do that good of a job. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably not gonna do that good of a job on this one either. But I'm gonna give it a try and see how close I can get to making these characters look like they're like they do on the show. Don't judge me, okay? I'm trying. But if you want to see how I made the characters the first time, I do have a video, and I'll try to link it. If not, it is what it is. Here's where I made all the main characters. On this one, I'm only going to focus on the 5 lead characters. Honestly, who are the leads? I think the leads are Courtney, Gina, and Ricky. But I feel like Ashlyn and Carlos are also heavy players. I will be talking about all of them and their relationships and my thoughts on how the season ended. I'll tell you what my favorite song is, what my favorite episode is, what my favorite season, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into it, okay? But again, if you want to see it, they're right here. And yeah. All right, so let's get into it. The good news is that I already pre-made these, so I just need to tweak them to see if I could get it to look a little better. And as I'm making them, I'll talk about it, Yeah, so let's just get into it. So I'm going to just put it out there. As far as ships go, I didn't necessarily have a ship on the show. I'm trying to think to make sure, because every season my thoughts of who I like would change. So like at first I did like I didn't really like Ricky and Nene together, but I didn't dislike them. It was just like they were there. I didn't have like a ship that I was like rooting for. Like, hey, y'all better get these two together or I'm gonna be mad. I wasn't like that. I was like, okay, if they get together, they get together. If they don't, they don't, But come like for season 1, I was mainly just focusing on, do I even like this show? Do I want to? Okay, I can't find an eyebrow for this dude. He has like a lot of brow hair, but I don't know if this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, so like I wasn't anti-Rini or pro-Rini. It was just like they're there. It is what it is. As far as individual characters, I did like. Let me see. I liked Ricky. He's just like his mouth. Like he just says whatever. He's so rude. But it's in his rudeness is kind of like funny to me. I think I like these eyebrows. Anyways, let me get a picture so I can know what I'm referencing. Uh, so I liked Ricky. I liked who else? I liked Ricky. I liked as far as who was my favorite. I I have to admit Gina was my favorite going in, but I'm a bit biased because I liked the reason why I started watching the show was because she was on Andy Mack, and I used to watch Andy Mack with my daughter. So when we heard that she was going to be on High School Musical, the series, I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a try and see how it is. And so immediately she already had like a special place in my heart because of um, of Andy Mack. So going in, she was automatically my favorite. So that's why I say I feel like I'm a little biased. Either way, whatever. It is what it is. She was my favorite, and she continued to be my favorite till the end. Okay, how does his eyes look? Because, like, his eyes are small, but, like, I'm not doing maybe these. Yeah, I think I'm going to give him these. He has a very pointy nose, so I'm going to give him a long nose. What was I saying again? Um, so I liked Ricky, and then I liked Gina. So it kind of makes sense that eventually I ended up liking the both of them a lot because I liked them individually. So putting them together was like, okay, I see where you guys are getting at. But initially, did I ship them? No. Was I opposed? No. I actually was a port well. I liked Gina with what's his name again? Let me just stretch this. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him that nose. There you go. I liked Gina with EJ. I just felt like they were so cute together. But I'm gonna leave that for when I talk about Gina. Uh, Ricky liking Nene. It just felt like he felt he had to like her. He had to be with her because he's known her for so long, and um, they have this history, and which is something I think a lot of people fall victim to, is staying in a relationship because of time invested and not because of love invested. And that's what he went through. He felt that they had to be together because of everything they've been through, you know. And after he told her when she said she loved him, and he was completely like taken aback by that because like they looked like they were maybe like 15, so she was kind of moving faster than he was used to. And then also he never saw it in his household as well. So uh, anyways, I feel like he was only with Nene because that was all he ever knew. And he didn't like change. He already had so much change going on around him with his family that Nene represented something like stable. Like, okay, we've been through this, uh, friendship. Like, we should stick together or whatever. Yeah, so I feel like that's the only reason why he was so adamant on being with her. But she was never really happy with him, and that was why I'm like, girl, why, boy, I should say, why are you fighting so hard for this girl? Because like she is not happy with you. She was always upset and like overly critical of everything he did, and I know it's because he broke her heart or whatever, but I don't know. I just feel like she did way too much. As far as when she was with him. And did she actually like EJ? I feel like she was with EJ because he was like a senior and she thought it'd be cool to be with a senior. So that relationship in itself was doomed. Okay, what am I talking about? I'm talking in circles right now. I should have wrote notes. I am never prepared. I just go on here and just start talking. Ooh, this kind of looks like the jacket he wears um in the on the show. Is it like this color? I should look it up. Um, I can't find it. It's like a jean jacket, like a. Hmm. Do I have a jean jacket on here? I'm gonna keep looking and talking at the same time. So yeah, as far as Nene, I didn't care if he was with Nene or not. And then when they had the actors himself had their issues, it made it even worse. Like I really didn't want them together anymore. Like it was just too much of a pain and hassle. And so I was like, okay, let her leave. And when she left, I was like, okay, can they now focus on the other characters? We'll see. So as far as Ricky and Gina, I in the beginning I didn't think, although they're trying to push that there was always something going on between Gina and Ricky, I didn't see it. Even No, I have to agree. Okay, so they did say after the homecoming episode is when they started to push the relationship of Ricky and Gina. And I've rewatched the episode, and when she kissed his cheek, you could see it in his eyes. He's like, "Whoa," he was intrigued. But I didn't think it was to the point where now they were going to be romantically linked. I just didn't see that because I don't know. I just didn't see it. And I'm trying to find a gene that would fit the picture that I found, but I'm having a hard time. Ugh, that's a no. Okay, let me get my thoughts together because it's already 10 minutes and I'm not supposed to spend that much time on each of them. But yeah. So I feel like when I finally started to notice that Ricky and Gina had a thing was towards when he was playing. Well, the day after the homecoming, that episode after homecoming, when he was playing that song on the guitar and Nene walked in on them. I think that's when I started to say, okay, there might be something. But as I stated before, I was a Portwell, and I wasn't a Portwell until season 3. So, well, no, till the end of season 2. Let me be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, this is a jean jacket, but it just looks so tiny. I don't know. God, this is horrible, man. I should have thought this. You know what? I'm gonna put one of those shirts on him because he wears a lot of these type of shirts. So I think I might put this on him instead of putting the jean jacket that I'm trying to find. Oh, there's a jean jacket. This one actually fits. Oh, I don't know which one to pick. I don't know which one to pick, y'all. Okay, I think I'm gonna put that on him. Okay, all right. I mean, this doesn't look like Ricky, but it doesn't not look like Ricky. But anyways, so I wasn't completely shipping them, Ricky and Gina, until like mid season 3. So even with all the extra stuff that they keep pushing, that there was always something going on with Ricky and Gina, I just never paid it any attention. I thought they were cute, whatever, but I didn't pay it any attention. So for them to say that there's always been something going on, and I've watched multiple videos where they show that there's definitely have been some things going on between the two of them, I just didn't see it, or maybe I didn't want to see it. And I think a lot of the Portwell shippers and the Rini shippers, I feel like they probably just don't want to see it because I see it, and definitely season 4 they made sure they drilled it in till you saw it too. And the writers for season 3 and 4, that's all I gotta say, because if their goal was to convince people that this was a ship that needed to happen, they did that. Because by episode 4-1, season 4, episode 1, I was like, yeah, that's it. They're together. But let's go back to season 3. When did I start seeing the signs that she needed to be with Ricky? Because I was still a Portwell shipper, and when I say I'm a shipper, I just mean like I was leaning towards them up until that walk that they did when Ashton was singing Rising. Oh, I love that song, by the way. Let me go back to Ricky for a second. That was when I started to see the sign. I was like, hold on. Okay, I kind of see it. So, the qualities about Ricky that I do like is that when he loves something, he will fight for it, and he will keep fighting for it. I love that. I love that they showed how much change and growth he's had since season 1 to current. I love also how he's always there for his friends. In the beginning, when he would talk to Big Red, it was always about like, it's my issues. But then towards like season 2, 3, and 4, he was more there for his friends and wasn't always focusing on his issues alone. Somebody else's video, they mentioned that he was afraid of change. He hated it. He wanted everything to remain the same. One of the reasons why he didn't get along with Miss Jen was because Miss Jen was starting to date his father, and it just showed change, and that he might not get his mother back because Miss Jen is dating the dad. But come towards season 3 and 4, he's accepted change. And I like that. They mentioned also that he doesn't like change, and Gina, all she knew was change. So she kind of showed him how to deal with accepting things that he couldn't change and just moving forward with his life, with his family and friends, and being there for them whether or not he likes what changes are happening around him. So that was a good point. Anyways, I've been talking for 15 minutes on Ricky alone. As far as Ricky goes, my favorite episode from Ricky for, I can only go for season 3 and 4. Let's do 4. My favorite episode for him, season 4, I don't remember the number, was when he crept into Gina's window and the mom was there. Ugh, don't get me started on the mother. I really want to know if Gina knew how much fighting Ricky and her mom were doing behind her back. Either way, I'm not gonna get on her mom until I talk to Gina, but talk about Gina. She told him that Gina's been pining over him for years, and Ricky had to remind her, hey, you made her wait as well, so don't turn your nose up at me when you've been doing just as bad. So that's my favorite episode of his because I was shook. I'm like, dude, you're talking to her mother that way? Oh, and also at the end when he's singing how much he loves her. Again, spoiler. The mom is just standing there like with her arms crossed and she's upset, and Ricky's like, look, I'm in love and I don't give a damn who's seeing this. I'm saying it with my full chest. And I was like, yes, you do that. So that's my favorite. Favorite song of his is I Gotta Let You Go. That's my favorite song from his, and I think that was season 2 when he was finally saying goodbye to Nene. That's my favorite song of his. I play it a lot because it's like the song is beautiful and his voice is beautiful in it. My favorite duet of his, of course, is with Gina in season 4 where he sings Maybe This Time. That's my favorite song for Ricky. So let's move on to Miss Courtney. Courtney. Where is she? Now, Miss Courtney Green. I'm gonna try my best to do Courtney justice, y'all. I love the development of Courtney this season. I think I'm gonna make her wear that orange outfit that she wore when she was talking to Mr. Mazzara. When she was like nervous. I think I'm gonna make her wear. Is it this color? No, that's too orange. Maybe that. Yeah, there you go. She was wearing this orange outfit and I liked it. Where was I going at again? This hairstyle she did in like season 3. I think this is so super cute. I wonder if I have like all the things that she had in her hair. I don't know if I do, but I'm going to see it. I'm going to check and see. Now, let's talk about Courtney. In the beginning of the show, Courtney was in a supportive role, and I love that they've allowed her to grow and develop and become like one of the main cast members once Nene left. I don't know if Nene stayed if they would have kept her or made her grow so much. So in a way, I'm grateful that Nene left because it allowed us to see the person that Courtney is a lot more. She was moved to the forefront, I should say. But before that, I almost didn't watch the show because that's one of the things I kind of hate is watching like shows with the black best friend. It's just in a supportive role, and I was like, we have enough of that. I don't want to see that anymore. But it is what it is. So when season 3 came around, or season 2ish, and they gave her a love interest. Don't get me started. I did not like Howie for her. I didn't dislike him, but I was like, she could do better than Howie. But let me see. I think I might use this skin. I don't know. Yeah, so I didn't like Howie for her. But I like that they focused on her a little bit more. They gave her background. I love that her real mother played her mother on the show. I like that part of it. I like that they allowed her to sing because her voice is amazing. She wrote a song, like the actress, and I played that song over and over again because I love it. It's on her TikTok. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Stay focused. Let me find a lipstick. She likes to wear like really bold lips. So let me try to see if I can give her a bold lip. It's not bold. Yeah, I think something like that would do. I don't know, maybe with gloss. No, I'm not feeling that at all. Nope. That actually works. Okay, alright, so let's get back to her. I like when they started talking about her social anxiety, or not her social anxiety, her anxiety, period. I wish they focused a little more on that in season 3, on what caused the anxiety, just to go into it a little deeper. It was very surface level when they talked about it, but for what they were able to show, and I know COVID kind of ruined a lot of their storytelling that they probably were going to focus on, and I'm trying to find a good lip for her. Maybe that, or maybe this. Okay, that's it. Okay, let me find. Yeah, I think that would do. So the anxiety issue I really like. Now for season 4, they made her storyline seem like it was a bit of a pilot backdoor. a backdoor pilot. That's what it sounded like to me. Like they were kind of starting her with her own storyline that she would be a spinoff or whatever. There were so many spinoff theories from what I saw, and it sounded like she was going to go to college and start her own little storyline there, which I would love that. I would watch the hell out of that. And then they also made her kind of have a love interest with Jet. I wish they would have pushed that a little more to show more about her and Jet, you know, actually liking each other. But it seemed more like it was Jet that liked her. It didn't look like she liked him back. It didn't look like she didn't like him or anything, but they never really showed her showing interest in him at all. You know, she would talk to him and confide in him, but they never showed her like showing interest. I don't know how to put it, but I wish they would have shown more of that if they were going to kind of push them to be together towards the end. And at the end of season 4, it looks like they just paired off everybody together, and she was paired off with him. So I kind of wish they would have shown a little more of that kind of development, at least from season 3. If they would have shown, you know, him having interest in her in season 3 and her having interest in him, I think that would have been a better deal than them having to rush it towards the end of the season. That, oh, you know what? They actually like each other, and we're going to just push them off to be in a relationship. So that's my thoughts for Courtney. As far, I have some hairs, but I really like this hair because I love when she had her hair like this in season 3. But she's had her hair done in so many different ways that I don't know which to pick. She's been wearing her hair like this the past few for season 4, and it's like it's more like that, but then with like highlights. Do I even have anything with highlights? I don't even know. Can I? Yeah, do I have like an actual real highlight? I don't think so. I'm trying to think. So I don't know if I want to do the brown. Oh, okay. So in one of the, when she's wearing the orange and she's talking to Mr. Mazar, she doesn't have these type of earrings. I probably need to change that. But she is wearing a hat like this. So I'm debating, should I do that? Because she was she was wearing the hat, y'all. I think I might do it. I'm going to do it. But I don't remember what kind of earring she was wearing. So I'm going to give her a little more subtle earring, so it's not so overwhelming that it's that big old chunky earring. Maybe that. No. Get it together. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna give her these. Okay, so boom. This is gonna be. This doesn't look anything like Courtney, y'all. This doesn't look like Courtney, but it's gonna have to do. Okay. Oh, I didn't know I have henna. Okay. Okay, but when she wore the orange, her nails were pink because she was playing Sharpay. But whatever, we're gonna leave it like that. This is Courtney, y'all. Doesn't look anything like her. But as far as Courtney goes, my favorite episode of hers was the Woman in the Woods. I think that's the episode name. And she was so scared of everything. And every second she's like, what if the woman in the woods? It was like every second she was talking about this woman in the woods, and she was so scared. And I feel like that's my favorite episode of hers because she was very, very, very funny in that episode. As far as her songs, oh man, I like the one from season 4, Jump. She sounds amazing on it. But I'm trying to think, is that my favorite of hers? It might be. I loved when she sang Beauty and the Beast. It might be either Beauty and the Beast. Don't judge me. Beauty and the Beast or Jump. One of those two are my favorite. Courtney. Oh, wait a minute. No, when she was singing on the wall, climbing the wall, when she was talking about her anxiety, what's the name of that darn song? Oh gosh. Of course I'm gonna forget the name of the song. Okay. So, favorite song for Courtney, season 3, Here I Come. Season 2, Beauty and the Beast. Season 1, Born to Be Brave. And then season 4, Jump. Those are my favorite songs of hers. I probably should have did the same with Ricky. List all his songs that I like from each season. I can't remember them all. I just know the ones that I play frequently, which I just listed. Anyways, moving on. Let's go to Ashlyn. Ashlyn, I wish they focused more on what Ashlyn wanted to do outside of being on a musical, being in the group, or what she's going to do after school. Everyone kind of touched on what they want to do after school. It's over, except for Ashlyn, really, or maybe I missed it. I don't know. But she focused a lot on astrology and her sexuality, and they didn't really focus on that until like season 3. And I wished if they knew that she was going to be this confused about her sexual orientation. I wish they would have talked about it more or hinted at it during season 2 or season 1 and 2. Now, if they haven't, I just missed the cues. I apologize, but I kind of wish they, talked about it a little more, or gave us a bit of a heads up that that she was a little, you know, confused. I do feel that she only got with Biggie because he gave her a compliment. And she even said it at one point, she's like, I'm not, just talking to him because he complimented me. But I feel like that really is what it was. Like, if anybody else would have complimented her before him, she would have been with that person. Sure, the French boy showed interest and she didn't go down that line. But I feel like she would have, she would have if he would have got her first, if I'm making any kind of sense. So I'm trying to find. Now I do think she is adorable. Oh, her hair is like really long. Let me find a long and straight. Come season 4. What was I saying? I forgot. I do like her with Maddie. I kind of liked her better with Val. I don't know, but I feel like her and Maddie suited each other well. Is that the word we're looking for? Suit each other. Whatever. Because she's a little hyper and Maddie kind of reins her in. So for me, I feel like at the end they did convince me that they would work out, but I kind of wish they had more time to show us more of why they both started to like each other as much as they did, because they kind of jumped into them talking to each other and texting each other, but not really showing us why that all happened, because the last thing we knew was her being, with Biggie, and that was it. So maybe this. I don't know which hair to give her, y'all. I'm trying to look at the picture that I have to reference, and no, it's like straight. Okay, so as far as music goes, I liked Rising. I love Wondering. I play Wondering every now and again because she did that song. Like, her voice was perfect for Wondering. So that is one of my favorite of hers. I like Rising. I'm trying to think what else did I like. I liked her song that she sung with Maddie. Oh my god, y'all, I can't find a hair for her, so I'm gonna just pick anything. Oh, this one, maybe this one do. Yeah, I'm gonna give her this. Does this look like her? This doesn't look anything like this thing. I can't even see what color her eyes are. I think they're brown. They're like brown. Are they brown? I don't. Oh my gosh, this doesn't look anything like Maddie, y'all. So anyways, we're gonna keep it going because I have other people to do. This is this doesn't look like her at all. But yeah, so I loved her song with Maddie. And favorite episode for me was the Halloween episode where Maddie passed out and she ran over to her and said, "I'll give her mouth to mouth as a friend." She did that. That was a very funny episode. Maybe this color doesn't work for her because she's not this pale. That's a pretty color. Okay, boom. This is what we're gonna work with. This is gonna be Ashley, y'all. Let's move on. Let's go to. I'm leaving Gina for last because I have a lot to say about Gina because, hello, she was my favorite. It is what it is. Don't judge me. I love Carlos. Okay, and I feel like I did okay. I feel like I did okay for Carlos. Do I need to make any changes? No. Let's just see what he was wearing. Carlos. Why do I keep calling him Carlos? Who's Frankie? Wow, y'all. I'm tripping. Is his name Frank? Is his name? Is it? That's the. Oh my god, that's the actor's name is Frankie. His name is Carlos. I called him Frankie on here. I'm tripping. I mean, I'm like, who is Frankie? I did Julian and Phantoms creative sims, and I had the names all messed up. Anywho, so Carlos, he, him, and I wonder if I made him gay. Men and no. Boom. All right, boom. Carlos has so many songs that I like. In a Heartbeat is my favorite of his, period. Like, I'm not even going to look into any other songs because In a Heartbeat is something I play over and over. It's on my playlist for when I'm driving for it to play. I love that song. I love his voice in that song. I'm not even going to list any other songs because that is my favorite of his, period. What's my favorite episode of his? Real Campers of Salt Lake, something, I don't know, Shadow Lake. Yeah, That's my favorite of his. Um, he was super funny, trying to teach them to be real housewives. Yeah, that was my favorite of his. Period. Um, Also, I loved his quinceañero birthday. That's also a favorite. I think I want to change his shirt because he wears like flowery shirts a lot. So I might make him wear this. No, that's like a little formal. Oh, what's his name? Ricky wore this shirt when he was dancing. Can I have this dance with Gina? Um, I can't. Do I not have a flowery shirt that I could put on Carlos? Like, oh, there you go. Maybe no. Maybe this color. Kind of like when they went to when he was having issues with Sebi because he went on vacation. Yeah, this is it. I'm not even gonna change anything on him because I've already been recording for like 40 minutes or whatever. But um, yeah, that was a song I liked for him. I did not like his storyline for season 4. I did not like them making Seb cheat. It just didn't seem believable to me that he would cheat even by accident. I just don't see it happening. I'm sorry. Um, they could explain it all they want to. I just don't see it happening. And with Seb of all people, like Seb is he's such a nice guy. Like why would he do that? You know what I mean? Like because they were lonely and I just don't believe it. And they can't make me believe it. So that storyline I did not like. Um, I don't have anything else to say about Carlos. I think that's that. I do like that they made him more of a best friend um, with Courtney once Nene was gone. Their relationship together from season 3 on, it worked. Anyways, yeah, their relationship worked very very well. Um, he I also loved his relationship with Miss Jen. Uh, from the beginning, I thought that was very very cute. Oh, backtrack. Courtney and Ashlyn's story of how they started out with the theater group. I don't believe that because I don't remember Courtney auditioning. Oh, I like these eyes. Why don't I ever use them? I'm about to use this. I don't know. I just didn't believe it. Oh, okay, I like the eyes, but I don't like it on him. So let's go back. Anyways, this is that. So their backstory of how they met and how they joined, I didn't believe it, but it is what it is. They did a lot of history rewriting for season 4, and I was like, okay, I'll take it. But that part was kind of like, no. So let's move on to Gina. This doesn't look like Gina. Who the hell is this? This does not look like Gina. This looks like some random black chick, okay? But let's try and make this look more like Gina Porter, okay? Because I don't know who the hell that is. I feel like I might want to change what she's wearing. She's gonna be the only one wearing a gown, but I'm just pretty much picking their outfits that I really liked from the season finale. So I'm gonna put a gown on her because I don't care. That last outfit, that dress that she wore, where it was like, was it 13,000? What was the cost? I forget. I loved it, so she's gonna wear it. Boom. This gives her some heels. You guys could tell she's my favorite because look at the treatment she's getting. Look at the treatment she's getting. Biased as hell. Yes, I am. I'm biased and I don't care. um, what was I saying again? I forget. Blah, 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 blah. Rude, 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 rude. Nails. No, I feel like she would wear. Yeah, that works. All right, let's get her to look like her. Oh, she had a necklace, so let's give her a necklace. No. Oh, maybe these. I don't know which one I should pick. This one or the other. Okay, I think I like this one. Um, let's make her face look like her. Okay, so what was I gonna say? So Gina, season 1, she went into the show being she was supposed to be a mean girl. That's what she was supposed to go in being. And I like the backstory of her. That the reason that she was a mean girl was because of the fact that she moved around so much and she didn't know, like, she didn't see the point in building, relationships because of the fact that, her mom moved her around so much. So she never really developed real, genuine friendships. Um, I don't necessarily like the fact that they try to make it that she only joined because of Ricky, but I understand why they did that, because in a way it does make sense. When she was speaking with the principal, he told her, just give it a try to, put herself out there and make friends or whatever. But she didn't. She was like, I don't see the point, because she's going to make a friendship and then boom, have to move. It's kind of like, what's the point? So I get that, but I also don't like that it's because of Ricky that she joined, and that he only did it, sung Nini's song because of uh, Gina. But I get it's for that storyline, and it is what it is. Now, I do find it very interesting watching back season 1, knowing how they met and how Gina interacted with Nini when she found out who Nini was. It was interesting. She automatically had her mean girl persona on, or not necessarily mean girl persona. She had her guard up, like, oh, so she's the one to beat. This is the girl I need to, win against to make it. So she immediately was being very like kind of rude to Nini, and I sometimes when I'm watching it back, season 1, I'm like, okay, is she doing it because she wants the part or because she wants the boy? But I don't think it was about Ricky at all at that point. She said a key thing that her mom said: you have to be the best. And because Nini seemed to be like the best from what she was seeing, she was like, this is who I need to be. So I think that that's all that was, and that she was willing to be any kind of way. This looks more like China and McLean than who's the word I'm trying to do? Gina Porter, but whatever. Yeah, so she what was I saying again? I forget. Oh god, this definitely looks more like her. Yeah, so she was pretty much thinking, I just need to be better than her, and that's all that she cared about, was just beating Nini. If it was really about just Ricky and being the best or whatever, after she didn't get the part, you would have thought she would quit, but instead she started to scheme, which again is because she was supposed to be the bad girl. But then it took a moment with Ricky in his car for her to finally say, or look back and realize there's something to him. And from there, she shifted her focus to him, and she didn't really care as much about the show and was more so trying to get Ricky. So I don't know. I'm trying to find the best hair, and I just can't because it doesn't even look like her. Like, who is this? But okay, let's get back to Gina Porter. Her mother, I have no words. Her mother was the worst, and her mother made it seem like she was so focused on Gina's future, her getting whatever for her future. But at the end, it seemed like she was more so focused on Gina getting that deal like signed, and I don't know. It was kind of weird. It was giving like she was trying to live off of her. So that was kind of weird for me. But again, I didn't like the mom. I felt like the mom was you know how those dudes who their father just walks out on them and never shows up, and then they get a basketball deal, and then here comes the dad, trying to be chummy. That's what I got from the mom. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But that was the vibe she gave me, and I didn't like it. Oh, maybe this hair would have been better. Y'all, this don't look like Gina. This don't look like Gina for nothing. As far as Gina and EJ, because as I stated before, I was a Portwell, and I really shipped them. I thought they were very cute together. I loved their relationship, but then when I looked at how she was with Ricky in season 4, huge difference. That's somebody who's in love, and when you watch them interact, you see the difference of how they act with each other. When she was with EJ, sure, she probably kissed him like maybe twice, hugged every now and then. I don't know if it was because of the age difference of the actors, because they didn't kiss much. And I'm not saying I'm measuring their relationship based on how many times they kissed, but they weren't really that affectionate. And with Ricky, they were very hands-on in season 4. I was really shook with how many kisses these two were like. Freaking, it was amazingly shocking to me. That's all I can say. So for me, I understood that she said that she never does things right the first time, and her dating EJ was her getting that first out of the way. She got it all out of the way, and oh my god, I gotta make this look like Gina, y'all, because it's just giving, it's not giving Gina whatsoever. But yeah, so she was getting all her first out of the way, and EJ was her first, kiss, her first. I don't even think he was her first love, because I don't remember them ever saying that they loved each other. Um, so I don't know, but I thought they were so cute together, and that's why I shipped them at first, and thought they were cute together. But season 3, you couldn't deny it. It was hard to just say, nah, these two aren't meant for each other. It was hard to deny it because it was like in your face how cute they were and how comfortable they were with each other. And also EJ was older and he was moving on to, being the older person in his friend group. At the end of the day, he was graduating and moving on. But if we say that, we have to realize that Ricky's a senior now and he's graduating, you know. So they say. But yeah, I feel that as far as the reason that they made her break up with EJ for, I feel like that was a little forced, and it would have been a little more natural if they gave them a real reason to break up. But they broke up, and it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, she had feelings for Ricky still, even though she didn't act on it, and she was completely focused on EJ when they were together. It was still there, and there was no denying it. Y'all, I don't know what hair to give her. I don't know what hair to give her. But her hair was like in a ponytail when she was wearing this dress. I wanted to use this afro because of season 3 finale. She had her hair in an afro, but it was more like this. So I don't know which one to do. Should I do the afro or should I do the ponytail? She looks really cute with the ponytail, so I might just do the ponytail. Where is it? Yeah, I think the ponytail. Yeah. This is as good as it gets. Do I have a better ponytail or is that it? No, where's one without the hair in the face? Is there one like that? I wanted to use this because there's one where she has her hair braided like that, but I also was thinking about putting her in a instead of this dress. Actually, let me go here so I don't have to change her. Put her in a cheerleading outfit. Where is the skirt though? Red. I think red is the red. And then the skirt. Or was I saying again? So as far as, so I can wrap this up, favorite episode for Gina. Let me get back to focus because I just lost focus there. Where is it? Okay. There, she's wearing glasses. Okay, let's go back to this here. Okay, back to this. Favorite episode for Gina would be, okay, it would be season 2 when she was at the airport. It was a little bit of a cute moment for her to be meeting with Jack, which used to be a dude from Andy Mack. Forgot his name, don't ask me. But I thought that was actually pretty, cute to see him there. So that's my favorite episode for her, was when she was at the airport. And I as far as favorite songs, where's the ponytail that I picked, y'all? Okay, favorite song as far as, I love Maybe This Time, of course. And I love Can I Have This Dance. Like, I've played that so many times. I don't know if I love Can I Have This Dance because of the song or because of the dance. I don't know. I can't pick. But they danced their ass off on that, and I loved it. Maybe I should do black. I don't like the way it looks in black. And then earrings. Let's just give her earrings. So, Maybe This Time. Can I Have This Dance? I think those are my favorites. I can't think of any other. That's that for them. And what was I gonna say? And her finale, her moving, or not, she's not moving, she's gonna be a star. I don't know. I don't know. I love the ending as far as for like the season, but I really wish that it continued because I really didn't want it to end there. It was such a beautiful show and they're so well written. I enjoyed that. I wish they showed more of what Ricky fell in love with, but they're assuming that whoever's watching it has been watching it for the past few seasons and fell in love with them, like most of the uh, Renas have. They've been watching that journey, watching the two of them break each other's hearts and wait for the wrong time to fall in love and try to be with each other. But it was just like they ended season 3, time jump. They're at the premiere and she's confessing her love to, well, not her love, she's confessing her feelings to Ricky. And then they kiss. And then comes season 4, he's in her bedroom and hosting her up, and they're like full blown in love, like giddy in love, like cute as hell in love. And just from those few minutes before they're in the school, before they go to school the next day, I was already Team Rena. It was just that quick. Like I fell in love with the ship automatically. And I feel like a lot of people who weren't blinded by Portwell, blinded by Renee, allowed themselves to jump ship immediately because you could see the chemistry and you could see the genuine love between the two characters. There is no denying it. If like there are some people denying it, and it's mainly because they don't want them to be together. There's no legitimate reason why they feel that Gina and Ricky are bad for each other. I haven't seen anybody give a legitimate reason for it. It's always, oh, it has to be this, it has to be that. No, it doesn't. Nini's gone. She left. She left the show. And EJ, he accepted it. Don't get me wrong. It looks like EJ still loves her. And if they were to ever do like a sequel, or I would love for them to do like a concert movie or something like that, that would be really cute to wrap it up. But if they were to ever do something like that, I could see him like saying that he still has feelings for her, because it looks like he still has feelings for her. So, but when you look at the way Ricky looks at her and the way she looks back at him, there is no denying it. How the hell did everybody not know they were together? I don't know. I think they all had their own things going on, so they ignored it. But it was hard to not see and not fall in love with them. And then when they sung, maybe this time you're like, oh. And then they jump to like their moments in season 1. There is no way you can't just be like, this is beautiful. This is love. The rain, kissing in the rain moment. How freaking cute was that? Like, come on, dude. Like, kissing in the rain is rom-com gold. Like, you kiss in the rain and there's really no going back. These are like people who are in love. And I was like, Ricky drove in the rain to tell her he loved her. She comes out and say, hey, I told my mom about you. And then he doesn't say I love you. Why not? I would never get over that. And in the subsequent days after, he still doesn't say I love you. They see each other. They talk to each other. Why are they not saying I love you? I know it's plot device, and it was because he had to have that big gesture moment where he sings he loves her, but he kept saying, I didn't get to say it. You had so many opportunities to just say I love you. He said I love you to his parents. He said I love you to Miss Jen. And he said I love you to everybody but Gina, because, he had to say it at the end. I really wanted to hear her say I love you back, but, they explained, in the song while she was saying I'm in love, but it is what it is. And then the hat part. There is no way she wrote I love you too back in the Thanksgiving episode. There's no way. Sure, when I rewatch it, you can see how nervous Gina is to give him the hat, but there's no way she was telling him I love you that quick. It would have been better if she was just saying I like you, or I'm interested, or hey, let's try something. But to full blown say I love you too, like, come on now. Now, I do agree with a lot of people that Ricky was testing a lot of things a lot of times prior to them actually saying that they like each other. But he felt that he had to try with Nene. He kept holding back moving forward with Gina because he kept thinking he had to fight for Nene. Even when his dad moved on, or his mom moved on, he kept saying, why aren't they fighting for each other? And it's like his mom was saying, just because some people are good together doesn't mean they have to be together. And sometimes people do move on. But in the end, his mom and dad got back together. So it was kind of like, dude, you lost your points. Anyways, so all in all, that's my thoughts. It was all over the place on everybody. As far as the other supporting characters like Jet, I wish they gave him more. I wish they gave him more screen time. Wish they allowed him to sing with Ricky. I think the boys back. I wish they would have shown that. I wish they would have shown him showing more interest in Courtney, and Courtney actually reciprocating those feelings, or at least saying, because she just wasn't really giving it to him. And even if he wasn't going to pursue her, I wish they would have just did a little more with that. Sebi, he's so adorable. I don't like the cheating storyline. Big Red, I don't like the cheating storyline. I love Sebi's song. Oh, let's talk about the songs. Jet, favorite song is oh my god, what is his song? And I play this song a lot as well, and for some reason I'm not remembering it. Uh, it was in season 3. Um, his song, what? Let me. Right Place. That's my favorite song from Jet. He sang the hell out of that damn song. Next person, Sebi. I liked when he sang to Carlos for his birthday. He sang that the climb. He sang the hell out of that song. Big Red. I love when he sang. Um, what's the name of it? It's Big. Let's put some color in red means love. I think that's the name of the song. That's my favorite song from Big Red. Who else is it? Nini, All I Want is my favorite from her. I think that's everybody. If I forgot anybody, let me know below. But I want to wrap this up because I've been talking for a long time. I love the show. I have rewatched the whole series multiple times, and most of the time I'm watching, I have it on while I'm sleeping. But I watch it while I'm at work. I just love the songs playing in the background and the show playing in the background while I'm not really paying attention until I see something that I really like, or a song that I really like. It's my comfort show. So I will be watching it again. If I were to rate which seasons I like, I would say it's 4, 3, 1, 2. 2 is my least favorite. But 3 and 4, I love it. I wish they would have had longer episodes for 3 and 4 because I love the comedic styles of season 3. I love Corbin and the whole document style that they were doing. I can't speak. But I love that mockumentary style that they were doing for season 3. And I wish they would have shown it. Yeah, the kids got famous off of it, but can we see it? Can we see what made them a little famous from the camp? I love that. And I wish they would have done that. Overall, I wish they wouldn't have ended the season. I know because of the writing strike. That's why he's choosing to end it here. But I wish they would have ended it after another semester, because we could see Ricky and Courtney graduating. We could see Gina becoming a full-blown movie star. We could see Ashlyn and Carlos, doing their thing. Or we could learn to get to know the new characters that they were trying to push for 3 and 4, like Yamani and Adrian, which played what's that little girl playing? Jet and I can't remember Limani's name, the character she played, but I wish they would have done a little more of that and added one more season, or made the show 12 episodes so we could see the full semester. That was the only negative I have to say about the show. It was phenomenal, and season 4 they went out with a bang. I would love for them to do a concert. And yeah, I'm just gonna stop there and let me know how bad I did with them, because none of these characters look like who I'm trying to make here. Like, I got the outfits right. The outfits look good. Like, this is definitely the outfit Courtney was wearing when she was talking to Mr. Mizarra. I don't know what I'm doing here with Ashlyn. Not her. That's not it. Oh, wait a minute. I had let me see if I have another skin detail I could use, and then I'm gonna end this. Oh, I did use it. Well, there's that. Let me see what this do. That doesn't. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna end it here. What about this? Oh, okay. We'll pick a different color. Is it gonna do it? No, that's too. Why is it so white? This is supposed to be brown. That's that's supposed to be brown, y'all. That's the darkest color. What is this? Maybe do I? That okay? They tried it. Okay, so I don't like that skin detail because that's a no for me. Why is that the darkest you have? Like, really? That's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this part here. Let me know what you think. I'll try to add some of these. No, I'm not gonna add the CCs. No, I think I might. I might add the CCs. But if you see a CC on here that that you like and want, and I'll include it. I don't know. I had to talk about it, y'all, because this show is so freaking good. Wait, let's see what they look like all together, because they're not even dressed the same. Like, where are they all going? They all look different, but it is it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the gallery. If you want it, you'll find them under slices of mango, and I'll put my EAID in the description as I always do. I'm gonna go ahead and end this part here, and I'll see you guys next time. I normally post every Saturday or Sunday, usually on the weekends. But like I said, I had to talk about the show, y'all. I really did. It's so good. If you have not watched it, go ahead and watch it, and watch it all the way through. They're really short episodes. They're like 30 minutes because it's a children's show. Just watch it. Oh yeah, season 4 is, I would say, PG-13. There's a lot of cussing. That's all I gotta say. I was really shocked. Let me get going. Bye.
Too much. I'm down and out.